light take on the day's topics. Hot topics, cool tech, technology, and your interaction. The Michael Garfield Show. Now, the world according to Garf.
We welcome you back. It is the world according to Garf. Michael Garfield, happy Friday. Hope all is well in your world. We got a big super weekend coming up. Not so much about a little football game that's being played. High Tech Texan show, but on our sister station, KPRC 740. Always Sundays at 6 p.m. You should be listening to a very informative show starring our good friend Shannon Register. Everything you need to know about real estate. As always, we get a little preview, a little tease of what is happening. You've been well so far. 2014 been good for you.
It's been fantastic. It's a great real estate market too. We're excited about that.
I'm telling you what, it's just anecdotally, and not even from you. It's just the stories that I hear, things pop on the news, on the internet. My goodness, it's in fuego. You can't keep homes in the market.
That's right.
Seller market. I learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot from you. Not only from talking to you.
You're addicted now.
I am. You know what? I'm going to blow off this whole radio thing. I'm going to be a realtor.
There you go.
And I think you may hire me, too.
I will.
She's got that broker's license. This weekend, this coming Sunday, 6 o'clock KTRH, you're having Sheila Blake on the show. She's the city code inspector. Amazes me how you get all these good guests. Nobody wants to come on my show other than you. But yeah, that's pretty strong, the city code inspector. Tell me about these city code inspections on new homes. I mean, is every single new home inspected?
It is. Well, that's the great thing is that every home has to be inspected 7 times from pouring the foundation all the way to completion 7 times. And, it's a great thing that the city has this in place because one of the things, Sheila and I talked about is we don't ever worry about a building we walk into. We walk into it and we just know it's safe. Right. If it hasn't been condemned, it's safe. And that's the reason is because we know it's been inspected and she's safeguarding that and making sure that all these buildings that are built correctly.
What do they look for? I mean, cracks in the cement, or does the water work, the toilets work?
No, they're not looking for those things. They're looking for, was it built properly to where it's going to, the structure of it's going to hold so that there aren't going to be any problems with the foundation, with the ability to sustain the weight of the roof, the walls, just to make sure that it's a sturdy building and a safe building.
Yeah, you talk about sturdy and safe, but also, the hot thing right now is green, the green building. Did you talk to her? Are there any green building codes?
There are green building codes, and, there are a lot of green building certifications. You hear about the Energy Star rating. There are lots of them out there. And the thing is, when you buy a new home, you can get an Energy Star certified or other types of certifications on your house. And there are some builders out there that you have to be careful of because they're not certified, and they call it a green house, but it's just there's not a whole lot of green to it. So you really have to look at the construction and see how the home has been certified and inspected as a green facility, as a green building. And there are so many things they can do nowadays that help you save on your utilities and help you with so many different aspects just to make the house more comfortable to live in.
Is there a resource center you can go to?
You can go online and check it out and make sure that that the home, the address qualifies, that it was in fact certified, and you should get a certificate on the home when you close on it as well if it's a new construction home.
No, it's good information. I'm joined by Shannon Register, HoustonRealEstateRadio.com, News Radio 740 KTRH, 6 o'clock Sundays. You're going to hear we're talking some of the other things that are going to be on her show. Inspections are really big. Mm-hmm. One more question about this. I mean, should you still have a home inspection done when you're getting ready to purchase? Again, we assume it's all good, but right. Is this kind of covering your, you know what?
Yeah, I think that you should still have it inspected because your inspector that's checking the home after it's built is looking for functionality of the home. They're looking to make sure that the plumbing was installed correctly and functioning correctly. They're looking for your electrical system to be functioning correctly. They're looking for, they still look at the foundation and the roof, but they're more concerned about how the home works to make sure that everything is working correctly. You don't want to move into a new home and go to turn on the fireplace and there's no gas line running to it. There are just things that can get missed, and your inspectors just just checking to make sure everything works. The garage door works properly. Everything works the way it should in the home. And, the thing with the inspections is you're doing it so that you know your home better. A lot of inspectors will help you through the home. And, they do like a 4-hour inspection. That lasts 30 minutes. They'll tell you about your house you're buying. Filters need to be changed. Here's the shutoff for water. Just where those things are and tell you about the house. You want to get to know that house very well. You're going to be living in it for a long time.
Yeah, a long time. You didn't think about this. We just move into a house or any building. It does have to have codes, good stuff. And so this coming Sunday, you were able to, get her in there. You've got the Sheila Baker, the city code inspector. Very, very nice. That's again Sunday, 6 p.m. KTRH, HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. What other surprises, tricks up your sleeve do you have for the show this weekend?
We've got Barb Schwartz joining us again. She is the creator of home staging. We've had her on before, and we're going to have her on again this Sunday. And she just always gives us great tips for staging. Spring is the biggest time for people to get their houses on the market to sell.
That's right.
And so she's going to be giving tips for staging your home to sell.
You've taught me a lot about staging because it's not decorating. It's
not
staging. Because obviously I'm a thespian and an actor. There's stage and there's the fake props and things, but sometimes you do have to have some props.
Yes, I have a home right now that I have staged, and we have a paper TV that looks just like a flat screen.
It
doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I did not see that at the CES show, but I'm sure that's a heck of a lot cheaper than the real stuff that I did see over there. Home shows are always big. I know I was just broadcast my show last week from home shows. Any upcoming home shows?
Next weekend, we're going to be at Reliant doing the Texas Home and Garden Show. So we're excited about that. I hope everybody will stop by the booth and ask us their real estate questions. We'll be there to answer real estate questions. And we love being at the show, broadcasting from the show, get to see and meet a lot of people. And, there are a lot of people there who are contemplating, should I sell or should I go in and make some renovations to the home? And those are good questions to talk to your realtor about.
You usually have some goodies to give away. You don't have any tickets hanging around, do you?
I do have a few tickets. That's right. If you've got a real estate question and we answer it on the air for you, then we'll give you a free ticket to get into the Home and Garden Show. The number to call in is 281-882-8088. The call-in number for leaving your real estate question to get answered on the air is 281-882-8088, and we'll answer it on the air and send you a free ticket to get into the Texas Home and Garden Show.
That's great. Now, spring is coming up, obviously. Is there? I think I've asked this before. You talk about spring. Is there any one busier time for you as a realtor of not only selling but also, people moving in? I would figure it's summer, but a lot of people want to sell their homes in the spring.
Spring is when everybody wants to list them. It doesn't mean they're necessarily going to sell them then. Mm-hmm. They want to get it on the market, get it ready, get it out there to sell, and then the summer is when everyone's moving. That's when all the closings happen and everybody's moving.
Yeah, it's kind of because it's a seller's market. There's not a lot of homes on the market right now. But
there aren't enough.
Right,
definitely
but if they start
enough.
listing in the spring and there are more coming, do you see the prices maybe going down a little bit? Or
we do not think that's going to happen. All indications right now are that prices are going to continue to rise. Metro Study has said that the homes have increased in value across Houston at least 10% in the last year. So that's a good thing. Of course, there are always those little pocket neighborhoods that haven't done that. But on average, home prices have been rising, and they expect them to continue to rise.
Well, she is in the know, and this is just a little tidbit of what you're going to get this coming Sunday, 6 p.m., News Radio 740 KTRH. If you want to log on and see all the information, she's got a great website, HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. Shannon Register is her name. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be tuning in this coming Sunday.
I'm excited to see them.
There you go. All right, taking a look at the old clock over here. Top of the hour. We got one more hour of The World According to Garf. Your real estate stuff, good stuff, that's coming Sunday. But right now, we go back to the on-air blog Friday. Open phone line 713-212-5950. Check you out on the other side.